All right. Coming on board. Go live. Hey guys. Hey everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Facebook Live. My name is Dr. Akiba Green. Glad to have you all on here joining me today. It's been a few weeks since I've actually posted on here, wanting to bring some recent thoughts to bear as far as what we should be doing to help ourselves during this ongoing COVID-19 pandemic that we're all dealing with. One thing is for certain, I think waiting for a vaccine is an exercise in futility. I know a lot of people are putting their hope in that a vaccine will be out this year, maybe just in time for election. Who knows? But I think Dr. Fauci has admitted that a vaccine really won't help us reach herd immunity. I think most of us probably have seen that. He's saying that it's not going to be the solution. It's a part of the solution, maybe. Bill Gates has said any vaccine will require multiple doses to show effectiveness. I know that there's been some risks of vaccine side effects in other countries, and a lot of people are afraid potentially of getting a vaccine. And any vaccines that are available for our population to use in the next 6 to 9 months will most likely have taken major shortcuts and not followed all the proper clinical trials regarding safety and effectiveness, especially long term. And I think that there's some different thoughts as far as who should get access to the vaccines. Should we be using them? I think that we have to say that that's a part of treatment. But it leaves us with the reality that the WHO, the CDC, even federal, state, and local government responses are all reactive with no true treatment guidelines offered. I'm not really here to talk about hydroxychloroquine or the debate behind this, other than to say there are supposedly many, many doctors who are using it successfully. However, published studies show mostly ineffectiveness. So again, confusion reigns supreme. We know that naturally there's a number of things that we can work on to help support our body, and kind of brings the question of what do we do. And I think the truth really is that there is a lot that we can do. Over the past few months, I have provided several tips for our patients, friends, and fans that can help to give our body potential healing opportunity against the COVID infection. The best treatment for all of us remains to boost your immune system defenses against organisms that can cause infections. Did you guys know that 2.2 million Americans have contracted COVID-19 and recovered? And probably more than that now. Well, this means their immune systems were strong enough to help them recover. More on this later, but I want to talk about an interesting treatment which has been ignored by our country, should be reconsidered. A recent review of some of the current treatments available has brought up a very intriguing treatment option that most of us don't know about. Many of you have heard the term Chinese medicine or traditional Chinese medicine. I practice several forms of traditional Chinese medicine or TCM, as well as different forms of energy medicine and functional medicine in our integrative clinic in Cornelius, North Carolina. And there's an herbal Chinese treatment which has been used since February 2020 in China, in Thailand, in Japan, and in other Asian countries as a part of standard of care against specifically COVID-19. This herbal Chinese medicine has actually been used for hundreds, if not possibly thousands of years against viral infections, including influenza. And the treatment is called, I may not pronounce it correct, I apologize, but Lin Hua Xinwen. And they come usually in capsules. You can call it LQC for short. And again, it's often used against the seasonal flu. It comprises 13 herbs. It's said to have a curative effect in patients with mild symptoms of COVID, relieving fever, cough, and fatigue. It may also help prevent the disease from worsening. Research showed clinically significant improvement in recovery rates with 30% shorter duration. The FDA has done its best to try to shut down LQC from distribution in America as a treatment for COVID-19 because it's not proven. Now, I will tell you, the reason they say it's not proven is rather interesting, and I know many practitioners of TCM who will tell you differently. It appears that the manufacturers of LQC are in China. So that's a potential political hotbed right now. But you know, in order for the FDA to approve a herb or supplement or natural treatment, it cannot be for the treatment of any specific disease. According to the Federal Drug or Food and Drug Administration in America, the FDA, only medications, prescriptions, are allowed to treat diseases. So that means if you advertise that a herb or a supplement treats something, you are breaking the law. So you can't do that. You just can't say that LQC treats COVID-19. I can say that there are many published studies in China, Japan, and elsewhere that show LQC does help with mild and acute symptoms, mild to moderate acute symptoms of SARS-CoV-2 or COVID-19. I can say that it's standard of care. They use it over there. But again, the FDA doesn't want us to talk about that here. It is possible to find this product in America. Any doses that are being imported, you may have trouble with getting them imported from China right now, but any supply that is in America, you can absolutely purchase and use. And there are great treatments available. Local TCM practitioners, herbalists would likely carry it. You can reach out to my office and we can kind of help you with that as well, kind of guide you in the right direction. If you have a kidney problem, probably don't need to be using herbs. There's some things with that, unless they're very specific. I've got a couple herbs and supplements that are great for kidneys, but LQC is not one of them. Again, in the meantime, you know, reach out to us about LQC. But the most important tools that we have to help support our immune system are still the ones that I've been talking about for months now. Vitamin D, vitamin C, systemic proteolytic enzymes, and S-glutathione or N-acetylcysteine, NAC. And I've got blog posts on each of these immune boosters and Facebook Live videos on the science behind each of them. Just call my office. You can DM me on Facebook. Just look up Dr. Akiba Green. If you've got more questions, if you're interested in getting any of these products for yourselves or loved ones, more than happy to answer any questions with you that you may have and do my best to help you. I hope this information was helpful. It's fairly brief. I just wanted to give you guys some updates on kind of the vaccine search and TCM options for COVID-19 and just what's going on with options to get you healthier. If you've got questions, ask them in the comments. I'll do what I can to help each of you. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you.